That was just some of the feedback that Kevin McCarthy got as he's campaigning at home, as he might just very well be the next speaker. That's certainly what everyone thinks, if, of course, the Republicans hold the House. But getting some blowback yesterday in California. Kevin McCarthy, Leader McCarthy, welcome to the Brian Kilmeade Show.
Well, Brian, thanks for having me on.
You know, when you decide to live in California and run for office, you're going to be swimming upstream and things like that would happen. So set the scene for us.
Well, I was doing this speech in Sacramento, and it is a 500-person. It's a kind of they give you questions. I've done it 3-4 times before. It's PPIC poll. It's kind of a nonpartisan. There's Democrats, Republicans in the room, and I'm sitting there talking about what we need to do to protect the border. The things that Republicans have done and Republicans have voted for, where Democrats have done nothing on this immigration issue. So this erupts in the middle of it. And then I have another lady who protests me. She stands up with a sign that says, "Repeal Trump tax cuts." And what they're trying to do, I show in a contrast. Here we are in the federal government. We reduced taxes. We've got the economy growing at 4.1%, a place no one thought we could be. We got unemployment at some of the ultimate lowest levels. We're in such a stronger position. And contrasting what Sacramento is doing, raising your gasoline tax. They're telling you at the DMV not even to go there because they can't handle the lines. I mean, and the Democrats in Sacramento won't even audit the DMV. They vote not to know what the problem is. And I was just showing the contrast of how do you move the country in the right direction and then the opposite direction. Remember, California elected Ronald Reagan as governor that came forward. It was the Golden State. Now the affordability is a major challenge of what's happening.
Listen, Congressman, you have more people, Democrats and Republicans, have to do exactly what you do. Now, I know you live in California, you got to do it, but you got to start getting in front of people that don't agree with you. And
exactly.
As astounding as it is, because you have a logic to your argument, and I'm biased to logic. Not everything that a conservative said makes sense, or a Democrat, but like what you're saying is the things that should be automatic. So if they can't say, well, in this case, President Trump is on the right track, I didn't vote for him, but here's what bothers me, we can't have a conversation. People show up, they chant, they protest, they complain, but politicians have to do what you do, and that is get in front of people who you know are at least skeptical of your beliefs. And if you are sure in your answers, you might be able to begin to win people over.
Take the contrast of this, while they're sitting there protesting. I just talked about being opposed to the sanctuary state, which those in Sacramento tried to impose upon us. You know, we funded part of building the wall already, and we're building that in California, which I'm very proud of. But the FBI is arresting Omar Ahmed. Omar Ahmed got approved as a refugee to come to America under the Obama administration. He doesn't come directly to America. He first goes to Iraq because he's a part of ISIS and Al-Qaeda, and he kills a police officer, then comes to California. This is the contrast where I'm sitting up saying we need a secure border. The FBI is arresting the individual in Sacramento, and they're protesting wanting a borderless wall. They will abolish ICE. They want to impeach this president. When they say don't, they voted on it. They voted on it twice on the floor. Tom Steyer from California has spent $30 million. He brags that he has a larger list than the NRA. This is what their goal is. And then think about what they want to do to our health care. They want to destroy Medicare because they want to take away all the employer health care, and they want to put everybody into one system.